Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I got a few updates here on the room addition we're building, and so I got all my inspections done last week, and that was the basically the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC, and then also the construction rough-in framing inspection. So passed all my inspections. With a little help from the inspector, he showed me some things I had to fix. I went ahead and fixed those things. So one of the things we had to do was we had to insulate all the pipes for the shower system, because it is considered an exterior wall. Even though it's a double wall, you can see there's the exterior wall there, and then I built a false wall here to hold all the plumbing. So it'll have full sheets of insulation behind it, but still, because it was exterior, he wanted those insulated. So no big deal, got that done. Yeah, all the way up. So that's done. We had to change a couple things for the wiring. The electricians had this box powered from the same outlets as what's by the vanity, and he said that was no good, so I had to run a wire from the washing machine outlet up and over and then back down to this outlet. This is just going to be for like a vacuum. It's going to hang here, rechargeable vacuum. And we had to add a three-way switch because the vent fan that we bought has a vent, a light, and a night light. So I added another 14.3 with ground. So each one of those functions will have a switch, and they make like a 3 toggle switch for one space. So I got that in, and that was about it. I did have to add some deeper boxes, some 20 cubic inch boxes here because of the amount of wires going into them. I got a little insulation back there behind those, and also added a steel plate behind these two outlets just because they're so close to the outside wall. If any siding nail was to get away, not be on the stud, it would hit that steel plate. I did one down here as well because it's kind of close with that double gang box. Just some little steel plates I made. And I did have to add this double gang because it's going to be 2 separate 20 amp circuits for the Whirlpool tub. So got that in. Pipes insulated. And of course you saw the vent fan. That's installed, and the duct for it is run out to a little flapper vent on the outside of the house. And the HVAC is done. You can see there, I think it's a 10-inch pipe coming through, and then a 6-inch splitting off going to the bathroom, and then a 4-inch that splits off and goes into the closet. And so next is insulation. I started doing some, this is R15. Used to just be R13, but now you can get R15 in these bats. And I went and bought some spray foam, so I'm going to spray foam behind these outlets. Just because the insulation, you don't want to shove it back in there. It won't be effective. So the insulation will be cut to go around the outlets, and then I'll spray foam behind those first. Another steel plate there on that one just because it's kind of a deep box. So anyway, I'll get some spray foam behind these and get some insulation up, and then we'll show you what it looks like afterward. Alright, I got all the spray foam done. I'll let this dry good, and then I'm going to clean it up a little bit so the fiberglass insulation will fit nicely around that. Got a little bit in here wherever there was a gap. There's a little gap above my header. Filled that in behind the boxes. And behind the box, like I said, I'll clean that up. I got some of this fiberglass stuff in here behind the shower system. This was the hardest part. It turned out pretty good. Fishing it behind all this plumbing and wood blocking. But we got it. So now a lot of this stuff's gonna have to be cut to size. Above the headers, below the windows. So yeah, I'll keep plugging away and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. So we went ahead and upgraded our outside unit, the condenser, to a 3-ton. We had a 1.5 ton. It's a small house, so we have enough here to handle 1,500 square feet, so that'll cover our next addition. So yeah, a nice new air temp unit, and it matches our new furnace and coil inside. So I got about, I don't know, about a dozen pieces of insulation to go. My staple gun broke on me, so either gonna try to fix it or get another one. So yeah, I don't want to bore you with that. It's just insulation. So coming right along, next step is to get the insulation inspection done, and I guess get the ceiling up and get that blown in, and then we can probably do sheetrock. So thanks again for watching Projects with Paul, and we'll see you next time.